And we're back to our squat. We're doing 5. It's gonna suck. Tired. It's the first set. First one usually the hardest one, just because we're gonna need position, getting our weekend fatigue out of the way. So it's usually the hardest one. We're taking like a 5-minute rest between sets. But y'all out of me. Probably gotta stretch a little bit. My hips are a little tight. We'll do a 5 minutes. Let that first dose of pre-workout in and then left before we do our second set. I didn't feel like that's long enough, man. I'm feeling extra tired today. So we'll see if we can. Probably should have stretched. We'll stretch afterwards. Doesn't even fit on my back anymore. Feel pretty good. I don't know what we'll do. I don't know how many we'll do for our AMRAP, but we'll be alright. I feel like we need a bigger rest right now that we need heavier weight. So increase it to like 6 maybe. That one was pretty good. Nice and tight on that back. I feel like I rest a little bit more though. That 5 minutes, I feel tired, so. Next 5, you can soar. So I have 1, 2, set 2 reps after 3 sets. We are third, and we have 4 in the AMRAP. I don't know how much we're gonna do on AMRAP. Probably just like a couple. 4 or 5s are killers. We're like 80% right now. Whew. I can't wait till we get to like 4 reps, man. 3 reps is my sweet spot. That last fight was pretty brutal. It's nice to see where I'm at in terms of conditioning and endurance. Can't say how we're almost done. About a minute and a half resting period. I think I'm busted. I'm getting legs. I pump like crazy. Look at that. Even with the freaking pre-workout, get like a little pump on them. Oh, my ass hurts today. I'm either on a wider stance today, so my ass is on fire. We can do it closer, get like a quad motor base, but I'm kind of like a neutral stance. Getting a little more tired, so we'll do take some leverage off the quads, and we'll do like a oh, feels good right there. Stretch on your back. Stretch out the freaking ankles, man. Ankle mobility. Oof. My wrists are pretty good this time. Probably healed it a lot. Try not to rest too much because I have to do RDLs. I'll be busted for RDLs. I'll just do 2 plates. Maybe do that too. Be a good exercise. That last one, our belt position was a little better. We had enough breathing space to breathe in Next, because it's pretty heavy. About a minute left. We gotta knock out the pain. Ooh. How much we got? Oh, we're done. That did not feel like freaking 6 minutes, man. That felt like freaking less than 6 minutes. Whew. And I know these sleeves are not as stiff as like the other ones I got. It's supposed to be the same 10 millimeter, but or 7 actually. I don't feel them. I think I need some stiff leg ones now. Let's go. Too far forward. Too far ahead on that one. So I lost a little bit of my leverage. I was kind of too much on my heels. Do RDL. Doing do. Either 5.5. RP8. I think that's 255. For 10 reps, I think. So. Usually I elevate, but not today. I feel like setting up the plates for the elevation. So. I'll try it just plain. I just can't go all the way because then I'll freaking hit the ground. Tiring freaking squats. You're only doing like 3 sets of those. Or is it 4? I think it went up by 1. Oh, it is 5 sets. So we're screwed. I'm exhausted. Whew, it's the longest workout day. And what should I do? Back rows. Freaking quads. Hamstrings. My ass is burning. Whew. Good thing I took the full dose of rice today. So we're hyped up on caffeine. You guys can tell how much I'm sweating already. And it's pretty cold in here, so it's a lot harder to get my heart rate down between my resting periods, so that also sucks. So we're basically at probably heart zone 3 to 4 throughout the whole workout, which is okay, but not the best. Second, so technically third, but you got the 205. So we do our so dude. Oh, we had like 4 sets. I don't know, we'll reduce it to like 5.
Are you ready? Keep going. Just kidding. Come on.
For my back rows, I might use the belt. I'm gonna be at 315, I think, or 255 still. 255. I don't think I've used them for my RDLs either. I should. I think I just run the risk of being freaking tore up today. We're done. I only like, I forgot how many we did. The squats, so depends how we do it. Not too bright. 5.6 is the sweet spot for brightness. For ISO 3000. Now we gotta be like 4,000. Yeah, 4,000 is like 700. Let's go. Another 10. Be at 30%. Let's finish this. I'll probably drop off the 5th set to 2 plates so you can just prepare for doing our back rows. The reason I don't want to go too crazy on the back rows is we gotta do chest tomorrow. Last time I was sore on my chest, my lats. nice and clean. One more set. I feel like we should probably go a little harder. But I think 2 are fine. It does help to uncurve our back, especially after we did our squats. So it's kind of like back extensions. So I prefer deadlifts. That didn't even feel like 2 minutes of rest period, so that's our 4th set. I think we could have done 315. I didn't feel like it, so. Four, one more. Last 10. We still got rows. Rows. I think it's okay today. 10 rows. Pretty tired. They're going constantly. So my body's a little tired. Felt pretty good. We'll probably do the 255 if we do hater rows. I think it's 4. sets. Hopefully it's 4 sets and not 5. And we're out of time, so I do it quickly. Oh, hurting. That's a quad that hurting. But these are not really doing they're just focusing on the pulling action. Kind of like we're gonna do like a panda, but mostly for your back. It's nicer too because you can do a little bit more weight, using that momentum to bring it up, and you're still doing that leg extension out. So another 10. Oh, I don't know why my chest is so tight. We do another 10. Should be alright. That was good. Another 10. And then we're gonna do I don't know if they finished for leg extensions and leg lifts. Back up our sets. Alright for him. Back is pretty tore up today, so we'll see if we can kind of have with these sets. My legs are twitching. You guys can see them. They're freaking twitching like all over. So, for us, like, I wonder if we use like our belt for these last ones. Oh, damn. We're gonna leg. Those first two have a little weird stiffness on this outer quad portion, but now we'll see.
Sure, we're good. Yeah. Like that side? You might want to do the other side. So you can ask my server and get that low from after the
Where's that? We're gonna do our final ones with the leg extensions and then leg curls. Pretty tired. That pre-workout was good though. We got our 4 or 5 for 25 reps, so no complaints there. We'll see how this last set feels. We're gonna do, obviously, 10 reps. I'm resting a little bit because my heart rate's a little bit high. Looking at caught a breath. So those first 2 sets are probably the longest. After that, we can kind of look at 2-minute rest period and we'll knock it out. Oh, I feel my ass is stiff. I really need to like take some time after this to just stretch, man. Especially my glute, my hamstrings, and my quads. Especially we're gonna do our deadlifts, which are gonna be 4:15, I think. Ooh, I felt that freaking thing. That one was totally felt that thing. We did it though, so 240 for 10 is fine. Especially after we did our squat RDLs. It's about as much as I expect. Ooh. Yeah. Feels good to release that blood flow. Quads are on fire right now. Everything is in crazy. It's about time we. This program has been pretty good, I think. Like intermediate advanced, because when you get to those high weights, or like for your high weights, it starts feeling like taxing. The thing with like a regular powerlift program is your main lifts are going to be like some crazy amount of reps. Or if it's a lot of sets, there'll be like sets of 1 or sets of 2 for like 10. So a lot more doable than if you're doing 5 sets of 5. Just trying to maintain your brace for 5 reps. Especially when you start going to like the super heavy reps. It's a lot of freaking conditioning and bracing. So you guys will see me like I really take my time. So I get to that top portion. I just try to do 1, 2, 2 breaths, breathe in, pop it out, and then get our freaking brace in there. The most I'll do is like probably like 4 deep breaths, like, and then I try to just take the biggest breath I can and drop my ass. One thing I've done different now is I've gotten more into the whole, and it feels good to me. Especially when we're gonna do like a single rep. In case before there was a mistake where like I never trained in the hole. It's kind of like 90, 90, 90. But if I ever passed that 90, I was stuck. My body didn't know how to react. So for me, it's better to, when I get into like a heavier weight, I tend to naturally get to like 90. But I'm trained for that hole to push myself up. Alright, we're gonna do freaking 5 sets of this thing. Oh, it is 5 sets. Holy smokes, I'm gonna have to lower it because my body's tired. second. This is our, we did 2 already, so we're on the 3rd set. I think I might have to lower it to 200. Just to make sure we get that clean activation. We did a wider squat today, so I feel like we did more external part. So we'll just suck it up. Even though you're doing Smith, like, don't get perturbed. Weight is weight, man. You're not competing on professionalism, man. As long as you move the weight. Free weights don't magically make you better or buffer. Of course, unless you're actually competing power, then yeah, you need to do a bar. It's a way different feeling. We'll put it to test when we do our squat, our competition. Deadlift, I'm sure I can do 500. Squat is the one I have to work on, just free weights. I think once I get that stabilization feeling, I'll be fine. Freaking squats. Those squats tore me up though. Ooh. Freaking squat about. What's that? Was that? Oh my God, 23. Oh, we're back. Let's put 2 more. And we said, like, 9. Trying to finish, so we're gonna be 2. Today and a deadlift day are probably our longest days. I feel like we should lower it. I just don't want to come in Thursday deadlifts and legs be tore up that we've been doing. Shouldn't be. It's our hamstrings mostly. So we'll suffer that pain. I'm only resting 2 minutes, so make sure we're quicker. Work on getting our get some good song at least. Oh, you mirror. Such a dope song. It starts off slow. It gets into the Scandinavian-ish. And today we're winning at 227, so we did eat a lot over the weekend. So let's see how we do. Oh, freaking butt is sore. Oh, that's gonna be our 4th set. Should we do single leg? We'll do single leg for the last set. We said we gotta study for our exams. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you always. And I'm down for you, down for you, down for you always. Alright. We're doing single leg. It's a little harder to do. We do one leg, one leg. Alright. We're doing hamstring curls. Alright, now we're gonna do it for again. Hamstring curls. We're gonna do the max here. Oh, that's too far, I think. Wait, 3, 2. Give me 2 we're at. Try it. That's too far. A little closer. 3. My ass hurts. About a minute for these ones. That's all pretty much neat. See, I got crunches, so that's what I'm saying. When you're sore, that thing sucks. My hamstrings were busted already. I was curious to get a DEXA scan. See how much body fat I got. So people look at me and still say, like, relatives be like, oh, because my wife got skinny. Like, yo, you're still chubby. Like, what? What? I'm all muscle, man. And I was like 260. Alright. 4 sets. Lower the weight and I said they hurt still. The jogging without a picture. Alright, let's go do crunches. Alright, so I'm gonna work on our crunches. So I switch it off. I do these machine ones, and then we'll do the cable ones next week. I feel like they both have their spot. So, already sore as heck though. So, this is our last set, and then I feel like I gotta go stretch at least quads, hips, hamstrings. Get ready for tomorrow. Maybe do some chest stretches. Just don't come in too crazy cold. Oh my freaking! This thing's hard now, man. Down. I ain't done that much hand workouts. I'm pretty happy though. It was a good week. Next week gotta be at 75%. We'll work our way up again. And it'll be the last 3-week period where it's base phase. But I think, yeah, it'll be the 3rd base phase. And then we go into peaks week. So it'll be, this is week 6, I believe. Yeah, 6. 7, 8, 9 is gonna be base phase 3. And then 10, 11, 12 is peak 1. 13, 14, 15, peak 2. 16, 17, 18 is the last peak 3, which is when we get down to like single digit workouts. Whew. 150 were nice and steady. These ones hurt too. Almost done. 2 more sets, and we'll be done with our workouts. Oh, freaking legs are killers. It's so funny how you have like just the economy of influencer, right? Clearly you see girls are fake. Can barely lift 1 plate over there giving tutorials on, oh, this is how you get a butt. Like, bro, all your stuff is fake. It just creates this false narrative, right? Like, you guys see me all natural in my fatness, my goodness, every single part of me. No steroids, no nothing. Just creatine, vitamins. Just working my ass off, right? I don't have a golly physique, but it's a natural dead physique, right? No testosterone, no hormones, nothing. Work out, work 9 to 5 like everybody, and work out. So yeah, so that's the whole point, is to keep it naturally and going. And my camera's about to die. So I'll wrap these up and then I'll see you guys next week. Then, well, let me change the battery. All right, second step. Fourth step. So that's pretty good. I'm about to head outside now, so just gotta prepare to cool down. So I'm saying, you saying that stuff is fake. The proportions do not meet the body and the weight they lift. Same with like dudes. Some big ass cut dudes can't even get tired curling 35s. So I would like to do CrossFit one day, but alright, let's go do our back extensions. I'm not gonna do weight today. We're gonna do just static holds. Time for some leg extensions. Do 45. I'm tired. Legs are busted. I was not gonna do no weight, but might as well just do weight. 12 reps, 10 reps. Now what do 5. Feels good for your back. Just get that stretch out of the way. Helps you. It's on the bending over portion. So. I'll make my lunch. Oh. Tomorrow I'm we're gonna do 8. So tomorrow will be 15. bad. It's a nice place to sit. You know, see we're getting any, keep up with the team. And we still have a meeting tomorrow. Monday's probably like the worst day because we have a bunch of meetings. Tomorrow I have to be up early. So Monday sucks. Lifting. I always think it's a rest day, so it won't be too bad. Alright, let's go. Got our last set. I'll do it that way. Alright, we're done for today. We'll go rest. That was our first leg day. Now I have a leg day tomorrow. Went Thursday, so go home, eat a bunch of food, and have as much protein as I can. Been working so far. I have like about 200 grams per day, so we'll see how we feel tomorrow. Gotta go home and rest though, and have some other work to do. So it'll be a long day. The cooking is what sucks, so we got a meal prep today, so I'm gonna eat in the next couple of weeks. Other than that, I gotta go home and grub. I'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed this squat day. We start phase 3 next week, so 2 weeks. So let's go. Oh,